Good day everyone, good day friends. Today we are going to start with warming up our bodies. So let us start by taking a deep breath in and out, and now we're going to turn our heads, rolling it from side to side. You can start rolling it to the right a few times and then switching to the left, to the other side. Roll it slowly and gently. And now stop. We're going to take a few breaths and roll our shoulders forward first. Roll them a couple of times. And 4, and then backwards in 1, 2, 3, and 4. Release. Take a deep breath in. And now we're going to get into our upward facing dog. So lower your hips and look all the way up. You can lift your legs and you can keep them on your mat. And now go into your downward facing dog, but keep your toes tucked underneath. And now go back into your upward facing dog. And then up into downward facing dog, toes tucked under. And then again repeat, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog with toes tucked under. Repeat again. We're stretching our feet, stretching our muscles. Now going back up. Hold it there. And then untuck your toes and press your heels down, just in our downward facing dog. Hold it there, stretch your legs, stretch your back, your arms. You can bend your knees if you have to. And now we're going to put our opposite hand to our opposite foot, our ankle. So you can start with your right hand touching your left heel and twisting. Try to look up if you can. Twist with your body, hold it there. Now place your hand back. And now we're going to do the other side. So left hand to your right heel. Twist your body, keep your hips square, and try to look up. Twist and hold, stretch your body. And now, put your hand back into your downward facing dog. Stretch a little bit more. And then get into our plank and a full chaturanga. So upward facing dog. And now downward facing dog. Hold it there. Now we're going to raise our left foot and twist it back. So we're going to hold it over our hip. Just bend it, stretch your hip. Now we're going to rotate it a couple of times. So go forward and up. Again, forward and up. Rotate your hip to warm it up. And then stop there. And now twist into our wild thing. So put your left foot all the way down and twist. Try to lift as much as you can. Reach, hold, and now twist back into your downward facing dog, one-legged downward facing dog. Lower it down, and now chaturanga again, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Walk it out if you have to. And then we're going to do our other side, so lift your right leg up, hold it there, and now twist it to the other side and rotate it. So 1 and 2 and 3, twisted 4, hold it there, Keep it on the other side, twist your hips. And now flip into our wild thing. So reach with your hand as far as you can, lift your body as much as you can, and hold it there. Imagine you're being pulled up, and now step back into your three-legged dog, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and now downward facing dog. Hold it there. Shake out your legs if you have to, take a break if you have to. Otherwise, we're going to get into our plank, and again do our chaturanga, upward facing dog, and again downward facing dog. Now let us hop to the front of our mats, lift up a little bit, halfway up, all the way down, stretch, and now let's slowly roll all the way up into mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and again deep breath in, dive down again, hold it, halfway up, and jump back into plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Hold it there. Back into our chaturanga, upward facing dog. We're loosening up the body. And downward facing dog. Now we're going to lift up our leg again, this time our right leg, and touch our same elbow with it. Hold it there in the center and step it forward into our warrior three. Make sure your hips are lined. Hold it there. Go as low as you can. Hold your warrior three. Now go all the way down and reach your other hand towards the top of your mat. Stretch the side of your body, stretch your obliques, and try to look up if you can to hold your balance. If you can't, just look down. If your neck's getting tired, look down. And now we're going to twist. Place your upper hand behind your back and your lower hand under your leg and try to clasp them together behind your back. Try to look up while you hold the pose if you can. Twisted warrior two. Look up to the sky. Look down if you're getting tired. And now we're going to get into our Skandasana. So if you can't go all the way down, just stay up. If you can go all the way down, go as much as you can. And make sure your foot is pointing up so that we protect your knee. Now we're going to take a twist, a more advanced version. So the first version is just to raise your hand up to the sky. And look up, twist your body. And a second, more difficult version is to take a bind. And the third most difficult is to go ahead and reach with our opposite arm to our foot and clasp our ankle with the other hand. Look up to the sky if you can, so that our body is not falling forward. Take any of the version that suits you best. Remember, this is your practice. There is no competition here, and in any posture you will get the benefit that your body needs. Now we're going to come back. So lift your body up, get back into warrior two. Hold your pose, be strong, be stable, and then place your hands back to the ground. We're gonna get into our lizard pose. Hold it there. Stretch your muscles, stretch your psoas muscle. You can put your knee down if you're getting tired. And you can push your knee away from your body if that's more comfortable for you. You can also lift your back leg and reach with your arm towards it, if it's possible. So we're twisting both of our legs. It's a very intense stretch. Hold it if you can. If you can't, just stay in your lizard. Try to bring your leg closer towards your body as your muscle starts to release. Don't forget to breathe and take your time. Stretch your hips, stretch your psoas. And now we're going to release our back leg and get back into our lizard pose. Hold it there and step all the way back into your plank position. Then we're going to flow it out, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Now we're going to do our other side, so lift your leg up, left leg up this time, and then step it to the very front of your mat. Warrior 2. Hold your warrior, go as low as you can. Be stable, be strong. Now you're going to go all the way down and stretch to reach with your hand to the front of your mat. Elongate the side body. Hold it there. Look up if you can. If you can't, just look down or straight. And now we're going to take our bind. So the bottom hand clasps the top hand behind your back, under your leg. Also try to look up. Twist as much as you can. It's a very difficult pose and it takes time and training. But if you can do it, just hold it. We're training our legs and we're stretching. And now, get all the way down into our Skandasana on the other side. Make sure the leg that's extended is pointing up. And then, lift your opposite hand to the sky. And if you can, try to bind behind your hand. So clasp your hands behind your back and look up. And of course, if you can, take the most difficult version where we reach with our hand towards our foot, clasp our ankle with the other arm, and look up. Make sure your shoulder is not rolling down, it's not going forward. That's why looking up is helping you to keep yourself stable. Stretch the side body, your legs, open up your hips. Hold the posture. And remember that if it's too difficult, you can always come out. Now we're going to leave our Skandasana and go back into our lizard. Hold your lizard. Stretch. And if you want, you can lower your back leg all the way down. Or just keep it up if it's more comfortable. You can push that knee away from you. Or you can grab that back foot and bend it. Try to pull it towards yourself as much as you can. And hold it there. Twist your body. Look back. Breathe in. And out. Hold your posture. Feel the stretch in your quadriceps and your psoas muscle, and your hips. Pull it a little closer if you can. Now we're going to release our back foot. Come back into the lizard and hold it there for a little bit longer. And now step all the way to the front of your mat into our Malasana. If you can't go all the way down, keep your hips a little up. If you can't go all the way down, hold your Malasana. This is very good for opening your hips. Hold it, keep your back straight, your hands together, and push those knees away from each other with your elbows. And now stand all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Put heel toe your feet back. Exhale and inhale again. Go all the way down to your Uttanasana. Halfway up and jump back into your plank. Hold it there. Hold your plank. Keep your core strong. Keep everything engaged. And go back down into your downward facing dog. Jump to the front of your mat, but this time sit down. Now we're going to get into our boat posture. If you can't extend your legs, just keep them bent, but make sure they don't touch the ground. Hold your boat posture to extend your legs. And now go all the way down with your back. Tuck your knees into your chest. Relax. Now extend your legs. You can shake out your ankles if you have to. Now we're going to get into our Halasana, our plow pose. You can support your lower back if you need to, or you can just clasp your hands and keep them on the mat. Hold your plow. And then we're going to go all the way up into our shoulder stand. You can support your back using your hands. Lift with your feet all the way up, reach to the sky. Make sure you're straight, reach as much as you can. Now we're going to get back down to our mat, back into our plow pose, and lower slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down. Keep your legs up and slowly lower them back to your mat. Take a little break if you have to. And now we're going to get into our full wheel. So what you're going to do is place your hands next to your head and lift all the way up with your body. You can even lift your legs to your tippy toes, your feet to your tippy toes. Hold it there. If this is too difficult, please go back down and just do a bridge pose. Hold your wheel. Feel your back stretching, your body stretching. And now we're going to slowly and surely put our upper body down, then our lower body down. Now we're ready to get into our final posture, our Shavasana. Relax your body. Stay here for as long as you need to. Relax your legs, your arms, your neck. Breathe deeply and steadily. If you have time, stay in this pose. But if you're short on time, follow me, twist to your side and stand up. Push your body up and sit down in the center of your mat. Roll a little bit your shoulders, twist wherever you need. And now take a deep breath in and exhale. And again, deep breath in and exhale out. Thank you so much for being here with me, for doing this Ashtanga practice. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.